Well, it's January again, that wonderful time of the year where we all set out into the world super energized by a New Year's resolution and some made-up goals. This is the year I'm gonna learn to play guitar. Bull. Next year, I'm gonna do my solo record. Bull. Next year, losing 10 pounds. That's also bull. If you've been setting big goals every year and then left scratching your head trying to figure out how no progress is ever made, this video might be for you. How do I know? I've been there. What's up, y'all? I'm Travis Ferentz from Progression Success in the Music Industry podcast. And yes, this channel is about music, but if you're an avid listener of the podcast, you know that we cover a lot of topics way broader than that. So this is one of those videos. It also happens to be the first video. So let's get right into it. Here's the potential problem with your goals and your New Year's resolutions. It's simple. You're probably picking the wrong ones. And it's not that I don't think big goals like winning a Grammy or making six figures from your music or whatever it is a bad goal to set. It's that those things are outcomes. They are something that you likely have no control over. Take winning a Grammy, for example. Even if you are a voting member of the Recording Academy, you have zero chance of controlling whether you win a Grammy. There's nothing you can do to make that happen, especially given the fact that in order to be eligible for the Grammys, you would have had to release music a few months ago, so you scratched that one off your list for 2023. I'm sorry. Now, what about something like lose 20 pounds, right? Lots of people set goals like that. That feels like something you have control over, but still, it's an outcome. It's something that happens because of something else. And that brings me to the key point here. The majority of people set goals or pick New Year's resolutions based on something that they want to happen, not based on something that they're going to do. Let that sink in for a second. Now ask yourself, when you set a goal, are you setting it based on the results that you want or the work that you're willing to put in? If you're making your choices based on the results, the only thing you're doing is setting yourself up for failure. Where do you think that running joke about people giving up on their New Year's resolutions after a couple weeks came from? You know, I'm gonna get in shape this year, and you join a gym on January 1st, you quit on February 1st. Why? Because they set a goal based on the results. They're not getting the results they want, and hence the goal must be wrong, and they quit. Businesses and successful entrepreneurs have been onto this goal-setting trick for decades. It's often referred to as input goals and output goals, with input goals being the work and action-based tasks that you put in to drive you towards your desired outcomes, which are output goals. Let's bring this back to your music career. What is a goal that you can set that's based on the work you can put in that will set you up for a desired outcome? That is the question you should be asking yourself, and that is what your New Year's resolution or your goals should be based on. Here's a few examples. Replace something like learn to play piano with practice piano for 15 minutes a day. Replace get a cut with a major label artist with make one beat every day. Or replace have a song on New Music Friday with release one song every month. So do you see where we're going with this? We're replacing goals that are actually just results with actionable tasks that are the process you need to go through to get those results. So why does this work? Well, 3 reasons. First, it helps you think about the steps that need to happen for you to achieve these results-based goals, and then how you can actually take those steps. If you never know what steps you need to take, then you never really know where to focus your energy, and you're gonna spend a lot of time spinning your wheels and ultimately being frustrated. Number 2, setting input goals helps you stay focused and on track. By setting goals based on work, you're setting goals that are reviewable and trackable. You can't review get a song on New Music Friday, but you can review release one song every month for a year. When you have a goal that you can easily see the progress of, it can be super encouraging to keep you pushing, unlike those poor souls that spent $29 on a single month of a gym membership. And finally, number 3 is that it builds momentum. Human beings love to get a streak going, right? Put an X on a calendar every day you do your input goal and see how difficult it becomes to break a string of 10 or 12 X's. My Apple Watch gives me a reminder every day that I'm on like a 130 something day move streak, and I am not gonna break that streak, although I should probably consider upping my move goal instead. Anyway, I'd love to know what kind of goals you're setting this year. Please drop them down in the comments below. If you got value out of this video, please like and subscribe. Come back and hang out with us again. If you want to learn more about input and output goals, I talked about it way back in episode 10 of the podcast. You can check out the audio version of that here or my latest video here.